Inspire is a sleep apnea treatment that works inside the body with just a click of a remote. That's right, just a button. If you're struggling with CPAP, great sleep awaits at InspireSleep.com. That's InspireSleep.com. Inspire. Sleep apnea innovation. No mask, no hose, just sleep.
Talk to your doctor to see if Inspire is right for you and review important safety information at InspireSleep.com.
Peace of mind. It's one of the most important things we can have and sometimes the most elusive. I'm Eli Anajar from the law offices of Anajar and Levine. Auto accidents are tough enough, but can be downright scary if the other car leaves the scene before the police arrive. You may still be able to make a claim if there's available uninsured motorist coverage. Call us to help ease the fear and help you present your claim. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 904-600-4000 for a consultation. That's 904-600-4000.
Office in Jacksonville.
Diamonds Direct's breaking all the rules this weekend with the biggest and final sale of the year. 3 days of extra savings store-wide. Your final chance before the holidays to save an extra 20% and more on virtually everything. Rings, earrings, pendants, bands, colored gemstones, huge savings across the board. And the selection is like double with entire designer lines flown in for this. The biggest pre-holiday sale all year with nothing held back. Special financing too. This Friday, Saturday, and Sunday only at Diamonds Direct.
Off Town Center Parkway, just left of the Hyatt.
60% of a home's air energy bill can be due to air conditioning costs. With their new remote AC monitoring, Lloyd's Heating and Air monitors your system for you, so they'll know when things are not working properly and can arrange with you to fix them before they get worse. AC monitoring makes your home system so much more efficient. A one-time cost that saves you that wasted money and prevents you from getting ripped off. Call today about remote AC monitoring from Lloyd's Heating and Air. LloydsHeatingandAir.com.
The flagship station of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Stream Song, the ultimate buddy golf experience. 3 nights, 3 courses, 1 extraordinary golf experience. With the Stream Song Tour Package, you'll play 3 of the most highly acclaimed and widely pursued courses in the game today. Stream Song Black, Red, and Blue. The package includes 3 nights luxury guest room accommodation, 1 round on Stream Song Red, Blue, and Black, breakfast each day, and your choice of restaurants. To book your Stream Song Tour Package, please call 855-329-1936.
All right, so here's what happened. Hicken here. My air conditioning went out. Oh, what do I do? It was hot this summer, man, like every summer. My wife said, we got to figure it out quick. We expect great service. I'm telling you, Bueller Air Conditioning rang the bell. The wife loved them. I loved them. They sent a professional over quickly. And when I say professional, that's what I mean. They were clean. They were courteous. They took care of it in no time flat. Now we have a brand new air conditioning system. You know what we did? We stayed cooler with Bueller.
Bueller Air. Stay cooler with Bueller.
I'm Jeff Middlecoff with Trustline Mortgage. My business partners, Alan Tyre, Bill Pappas, and Ken Rimley, have a special offer for anyone who is buying or refinancing a home. It's not something you do every day, so you want to make sure you're getting a great deal. Trustline Mortgage will pay you $100 just to give you a free second opinion. What do you have to lose? Nothing. I know what you're thinking. How can they possibly pay me $100 just to give me a free second opinion? That's crazy. Listen, Trustline Mortgage is celebrating our 30th anniversary this year. You're in business that long because you're good at what you do. Call Trustline Mortgage today to get your free second opinion, your $100, and your peace of mind. Jumbo loans, interest-only loans, conventional, VA, FHA, credit challenge loans, bank statement loans, self-employed, purchases, refinances, you name it, we have it. Call Trustline Mortgage at 381-LOAN or visit our website at trustlinemortgage.com. Trust your instincts and follow the line to Trustline Mortgage.
Certain restrictions apply. See office for details. Trustline is an equal housing lender. NMLS number 331480.
Okay, here we go with our final lightning round on Potty Talk. Top 3 answers on the board. Ready? Okay. The best way to save money when your faucets or pipes are leaking.
Roland Reese Plumbing?
Something to help you avoid clogged sewers and drains.
Roland Reese Plumbing.
The technical term for that ba-whoosh sound when a toilet flushes correctly.
Roland Reese Plumbing.
Roland Reese Plumbing is always the right answer. Roland Reese Plumbing, 260-7059.
This is your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update brought to you by Southern Oak Insurance. I'm Taylor Dahl for 1010XL. With the return of Nick Foles heading to Indy, the team continues to rally as they prepare for this divisional matchup. Wide receiver Chris Conley spoke on how he feels with the return of Nick Foles.
He's gone through a lot since he's been here to get back out there on that field, and so having him out there today was really good for us. And we all got to knock some of the rust off and get tuned up and ready to go for this weekend.
The most recent college football playoff rankings have been released. Florida drops 1 spot to number 11. The Bulldogs sit at number 4, 1 spot ahead of Alabama, and the top 3 include LSU, Ohio State, and Clemson. The Tampa Bay Bucks announced they released former Gator cornerback Vernon Hargreaves yesterday, just 2 days after being benched for lack of hustle. Hargreaves was the Bucks' top and most experienced cornerback. It's 44 degrees at 8:03. Time and temp are brought to you by Bueller Air Conditioning. Stay cooler with Bueller.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000.
Thank you, Beef.
It's cold out
10th
there.
Avenue, freeze out. Hey! Take it, E Street.
Wow, look at Danny tickling the ivories. Amazing.
Big man.
The late big man.
Oh, rest his soul. I kind of faded it out on teardrops. All right. Welcome back. This is The Drill. It's 8:04. Good morning. Hey, listen, you've heard her. You've wondered what she looks like. You have no idea. The lovely and talented Taylor Dahl will be making an appearance this weekend. She is the hostess with the mostest. She will be at the watch party, the Jags watch party, as they go on the road to Indy. Where are you going to be this weekend, Taylor?
We will be at Dick's Wings, San Pablo, and Beach.
Oh.
Yes, so game time through the entire game, even through fifth quarter, we'll probably be there.
Are they allowed to buy you a drink?
I think so. It's a
Okay.
Bud Light watch party. So,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Come
I
buy
know they
Taylor
have
a
some
drink.
things going on. We'll have some 1010XL swag out there.
All
They
right.
I want to say, Joe was saying they usually do when the Jags score, if they score, once each
If they
quarter.
score.
Each quarter, when they score,
Yeah.
you get a free draft beer, Bud Light.
Okay.
Well,
All
there you
right,
go.
so that'll be
Coming
fun.
out, yeah.
If they don't score, you get a free draft pick.
Yeah. Either way, you get a draft.
Let me ask you this one scenario, this college football scenario, Jeff Prosser, and you tell me what you would do. It's unlikely, but could occur. Let's say Auburn, WDE, goes 10-2. Okay, 10-2.
They're 8-2 or 7-2.
They win out. They beat Bama and Georgia.
Okay.
Probably not, but could. And let's then say
I don't. Yeah, I think that's more than. I mean, Auburn's only got 2 losses, and they're at Florida and at LSU.
Okay. And then let's say
they played LSU as good as Bama did, by the way.
And then let's say Oregon goes 12-1.
Mm-hmm.
Who would you put in?
I'm not putting Auburn in. Yeah.
No.
All right. They're not even going to go to the conference championship game.
12-1 Oregon, who
they're gonna
lost
win.
to Auburn.
Yeah, but they're going to win their conference, and they're going to win the rest of their games.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not putting South Carolina in over Georgia. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if they both had 1 loss, I would opt for Auburn, no matter the circumstance. But 2 losses, again, that's just me. I mean, that's how I would do it. I factor in more what I think teams are. It's too impossible with 124 teams in D1 to match everything schedule and analytically and
Just asking.
Yeah.
Just asking.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'd put in Auburn. I mean Oregon.
Yeah, if you got the title there.
Our drill poll question today, presented by Lockett Law DUI and Criminal Defense. Know before you blow. 858-9818. Call Lee Lockett. Which of the AFC South teams do you want to beat the most? And Titans hanging on with more than 450 votes are in. Colts, Texans, or who's ever next on Sked is second. So
Don't you think that it's that's all just the window dressing? I mean, don't you feel like LSU and Ohio State are the 2 best and will play for the title? Like there's been a lot of years where I think LSU escapes Alabama. I think if LSU and Alabama played again this Saturday, LSU beat them again.
Yeah,
I haven't always felt that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I do this year, and I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Maybe. I mean, Alabama did win the second half 28-13.
Yeah.
So they did come back. They did figure some stuff out. They got that offense rolling. LSU's defense is gettable. That's the one thing that would scare me if I was an LSU fan. If somebody has if Auburn had an offense, they could have beat LSU that day. Teams haven't been able to stop LSU.
They had a quarterback. Jags on the road to Indianapolis. As must-have win as you got to have. There's really no other way to look at this game. The Colts are 5-4. They're reeling a bit. They've lost 2 straight. You've got to go win this football game. What say you? How do you feel about this game now here on a Wednesday before Sunday? Do you? I'm going
How do I feel?
to assume Jacoby Brissett plays. I'm going to assume T.Y. Hilton probably doesn't.
I'll tell you how I feel.
Yeah. I feel good.
I feel like locking up the Jaguars and claiming them for the 5-pack.
Wow.
I think Jacksonville is going to win the game outright. I think the offense is going to have its best game of the year. That's how I feel. Yeah. I could be wrong on this. Tell me what you think. Could there be an advantage to Nick Foles, being on the sidelines for those 8 games, watching any and everything about that offense and how it works and how it clicks, an advantage to the offense having had 2 months to kind of work out some of its own kinks? And now you turn it over to a guy who is used to taking over offenses this time of the year, 10-2 in November. I think Jacksonville wins the game. I think they score, 27, 30 points.
Wow.
Yeah. I think the offense is going to hum, man.
I hope you're right.
I do too. That's what I tell you who really hopes they're right. The guys that spent $88 million, they hope we're right.
Yeah.
This football team, if nothing else, Dan, has
So if he has a bad game, what's that mean?
I'm going to be disappointed that he had a bad game at the wrong time.
Yeah.
That's what it would mean. I don't think he's going to have it, but what's a bad game?
Oh, well, let's say he goes 13-25 for 187.
That ain't happening. If that happens, then I'm putting Minshew back in for Pete's sake. That's an embellishment, gang. Let's don't go crazy. But no, I would be shocked if that happened.
I mean, no Russ.
The guys are ready, dude. I mean, they're out of deference to Gardner Minshew. They're being polite. I mean, the locker room, 1,000% on Nick Foles' side in all this. 1,000% want Nick Foles quarterbacking. I heard Kurt Warner yesterday, Dan. It was interesting. He was being interviewed, and he was asked, what did you do when a receiver came back every play? He said, I'm open. And he said, you know what? All receivers do that, but if you're a quarterback and you're going through your reads and you're delivering the ball to the right person, even if it's not the person complaining, then your teammates are going to trust you and want you as their leader. And those were the kind of comments you heard from the Jaguars Monday in the locker room about Nick Foles. And they don't want – I think that a Jaguar player in confidence without in any way minimizing what Gardner Minshew would do would tell you they're 1,000% more confident in Nick Foles. And I think that some of that attractive quality for us, the fans, with Gardner Minshew of skittering around in the pocket and keeping plays alive, I'm not sure if you're a receiver running a route if you love that. No, if you have a quarterback that can slide and stand in and go through the reads quicker, know where people are more naturally. I mean, Gardner Minshew's been in the league for 10 minutes. He's a rookie.
Yeah.
So that's my expectation. I could be wrong. But that's kind of that's what I think. I think that, look, you would rather have your guy playing all year. The Jags might be better with it. But I don't think it's a huge disadvantage that he hasn't played when it comes to this Sunday's game.
Be interesting.
I mean, Nick Foles has been around enough and has stepped in this role enough. He doesn't need 8 games under his belt to have a better chance to win at Indy this week.
Yeah. Yeah, you do agree it's a must-win. Like, if we come back here on Monday.
Sure. No, yeah. If you're going to be – I'm not going to say the word if.
Yeah.
For the playoffs to be a reality, it's a must-win.
Yeah. Yes.
For the playoff. And by the way –
I mean, you're not eliminated, but 4-6, you're not –
come on. I'm not playing that game with this ragtag team. We played – how many years we play it?
Yes.
4-7.
Yeah.
No, stop it.
Yeah.
So, again, this is all on Tony Baselli. I put this all at his feet. Either the success and the compliments or the blame go to him. He's on record as saying this team should win its last 7. And he's standing by it in a serious notion. So I'm taking his Hall of Fame credentials, his football mind, his week-to-week observations of the Jaguars, and I'm trusting him.
He had a chance to back down, and he didn't.
He didn't. He doubled down. So which makes me think that the big fella actually believes they're going to win the 7. They're actually going to go 7-0.
Wow.
Somewhat insane, if you ask me, but,
I don't have as near as good a feeling.
I know that.
And it might
I know
be,
from talking to you privately that you don't.
It might be the Jaguar history that, this divisional games, trying to win 2 back-to-back on the road, Nashville-itis I've seen them win in Indy. I have not seen them win personally in Nashville. I've been in Nashville many times. I don't think I've ever seen them win a game up there, have I? I'm not sure that I have. I think the Titans are a similar team. The Colts, really, their whole deal is on the line too. They're 5-4. They were 5-2. They're, they lose this game, they fall to 5-5, and they're reeling 3 straight losses.
Good. That's going to make it that much sweeter.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So it'll be interesting. It's an all-or-nothing type game coming up on Sunday up there at the
I have to think that to
Oil
change top. I got a question. Vernon Hargraves, Preston Brown. Aren't you interested in either or both those guys?
I suppose. Well, Vernon Hargraves has been pretty much a disappointment in the NFL.
Yeah.
No, about it. Your top 11th pick in the draft, and he got cut.
Well, he started every game until then.
If you're the top 11th pick, if you're 11th pick in the draft, and you play 3 years and you get cut, and you've done nothing, you're a disappointment.
A disappointment, sure.
Yeah.
But he's not I don't want to say he's a bust. I don't know. I mean, you give it on another team in a different. Most guys that are terrible, Dan, they don't start 3 years straight.
Yeah.
My God, never missed. They thought he was good enough to send him out there and start every week.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're comparing him to guys that have never played in the league, the Breon Borders and fringe guys of the world.
Well,
and
he played all 16 games as a rookie, and he was not very good. He had 1 pick.
Yeah.
17, he played 9 games, started 7, so he didn't start every game.
Well, it hurt.
2018, he played 1 game.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah. This year, he
started
started 9
every game
games, and
this
he
year.
got cut.
Yeah.
So
I'm not saying pin your hopes to Vernon Hargraves. I'm talking, is he better than the 5th cornerback on the Jags right now? That was my question to you.
Yeah.
Is Preston Brown better than the 5th linebacker on the Jags right now?
Yeah, he might be.
So from that standpoint, at least I'm sure every team does due diligence on all of them.
But it had to be
the Jalen Ramsey stat board here is being re-sent over and over. I would have to think at this point Jalen had his people shut this down if it weren't accurate. But Jalen Ramsey's stats since being traded to the Rams. He's been targeted 17 times. 14 times the receiver has caught the ball. He's given up 202 receiving yards on those catches. Quarterback's passer rating when throwing at Jalen, 116.2. He has 0 passes defensed and 0 interceptions.
Mm-hmm.
He does have a couple of PIs from Sunday.
The 1010XL text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures. Tell Hicken to read the story and see how Rams defense has jumped 20 spots in total defense since trading for Jalen. Okay. But then what you can't come back with, if you want credibility on the 1010XL text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures, is Doug Peterson knows Nick Foles' tendencies, Colts will win. Let me repeat that, and you tell me what's wrong with that statement. Doug Peterson knows Nick Foles' tendencies, Colts will win.
That's pretty tough. He coaches the Eagles.
Gotcha!
Frank Reich is the coach of the Colts.
And, you know what the bad part about that is? The same guy dropped both facts.
Yeah.
So the first one about the 20 spots moving up in total defense,
yeah,
I'm not sure I can buy that based on the Doug Peterson knowing Nick Foles' tendencies.
Can't do it.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
You are fake news.
Sorry, buddy. Sorry. Keep back to work, though, for you.
That's what it is.
You can come back and say, I meant Frank Reich, but it's too late.
Too late.
It's in print. It's like what you do when we say something wrong here. Yeah, jump on us.
You can delete the tweet, but you can't unsuck on that.
How good are the before we get to trending, one last thing. How good are the Lakers?
They're good. They're very good.
Let me ask you this. Has your opinion on the Lakers changed?
Well, I had them at the beginning of the year being I picked them to win it all. And then after seeing Kawhi and Paul George debut, I think now I'm kind of 50-50. I still think I trust Kawhi.
I can't allow that. That's wishy-washiness. You can't try to couch both.
Well, you're asking me if it changed. It's already changed.
When we picked the Western Conference Finals, you wussed out, did not pick the Lakers,
Correct.
and picked the Clippers.
Correct.
So, therefore, you're locked into the Clippers.
Okay.
You can't sit there and say, I picked the Lakers
Then why
to win.
did you ask me a question?
The question was simple. How good are the Lakers?
I thought you said, have you changed your mind on the Lakers is the question you asked me.
I didn't ask that. Not at all. I said, what do you think of the Lakers? How good are the
Have
Lakers?
you changed your mind? You said, how good? Okay.
No. Negative. Play it back, Beef. Play it back.
We don't tape this.
How good are the Lakers? Have you changed your mind on the Lakers? That was the quote
How good
question.
are the Lakers was the question. Answer the
The
question.
Lakers are very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very good, which is to be expected with LeBron
They are
James
the number
and Anthony
one
Davis.
seed right now in the West. Now, we're only 10 games in, so it's not like humongous. Golden State, last place in the West, 2-9.
And not going to get any better.
Oh, and they got the Lakers next. They'll be 2-10. This is mind-boggling what's happened to the Golden State Warriors. And honest to goodness, if I will drive to, where is that draft lottery held, Beef? Secaucus? Where do they hold that?
That's a good question, yeah.
It's somewhere in New Jersey, isn't it?
It used to be. I don't know if it's still in Secaucus. It used to be at Secaucus.
Did it used to be in Secaucus? That's a good pull. I will leave the Dan Hickett NBA Draft Lottery party. I will walk out if Golden State's logo is chosen number 1. I will get in my car. I will drive to Secaucus, New Jersey, and I will rain fisticuffs on all in the way who allow that to happen. That is heinous. All right, let's see what's trending on Twitter.
I do not believe that you're driving to Secaucus, New Jersey under any circumstance.
You didn't believe I was going to have an NBA Draft Lottery
that's
party.
a little different.
I did.
I think it's in. I think it'll be in Brooklyn this year.
That's fine. Brooklyn it is.
Easy.
I'll go right through the tunnel.
Do it, man.
The Holland Tunnel.
Via the 1010 text line. Dan said, have you changed your mind on the Lakers? FYI.
Is that the same guy who got the fact errors in the other ones? Because
no.
it probably is.
Shoot him down, Dan. Shoot him down, Dan. Bang.
What are you talking? All right, you will in the break go pull the clip. Now that's congratulations on that one. Yeah.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Should take me.
You could have just stayed neutral. You could have stayed Switzerland. But no, you had to jump in.
It's not happening.
All right.
Got other things.
Taking sides against the text line, guys?
Listen, load management.
Yeah. Load management was denied. I tried and I failed. Take it, Beefer. Social media expert Steve Beauty, what do you got trending?
Thank you.
There's a great deal of anger inside you. You aware of that?
Number 5.
Angry?
Number 5. It's a good time to bring this up, guys, as we seem to all be very angry right now.
Yes.
Today is hashtag World Kindness Day.
Nice.
Let's
Hello,
try it.
friends.
Let's try it. Give it a shot. Dan.
Jeff would like to be kind to our friends out in Tempe, Arizona, where he will not be visiting in 4 years or whenever we go out there.
Dan, do you have any kindness
again,
you'd like to extend?
Missed the point.
I'd like to extend kindness to my friends in Utah.
Arizona State is a better game than playing Alabama State at home. But
Cal Berkeley.
If you're going to go out and find a home and home, I would rather
Shout out
be
to my friends in
with the top teams.
Austin.
But you're okay being, South Carolina, how they would schedule. Why don't we add NC State while we're at it? You want to do that one too? That's what we're doing. We're getting, we're scheduling the equivalent of the Mississippi State series.
Wonderful vacation destinations.
What about Kansas?
Tempe.
How about Kansas State, man? You want to get that one in there? I can think
go
of
see the
Iowa
Golden
State.
Gate
I think
Bridge.
Syracuse. You want to go back to Syracuse?
Kirby Dardar.
Mm-hmm. Some of these are great places. I mean,
go ahead, Beef.
Something like
Thank
Tempe.
you. World Kindness Day. It's going great.
Yes.
Number 4.
About to get ugly.
Number 4, Dan, you brought it up a moment ago, but,
Yeah, I did.
certainly I don't think Mike Fires will be getting re-signed by the Houston Astros.
No, Mike.
As he's gone ahead and torched that bridge.
He's a stoolie.
Expose.
Yes.
He's the whistleblower. Mike Fires says that the Houston Astros, for at least a few years, have been using a camera system and a system of audio signals to steal pitch signs to give their batters a heads up.
Crazy. That's doesn't sit right with most, I think, baseball people. There's a way to steal signs if you steal signs like the honorable way, and there's a dishonorable way, and that's dishonorable, I guess. And it doesn't really make sense saying that. Doesn't sound right coming out of my mouth, but I think it's true.
I usually err on the side of these teams, and it's not that big a deal. I think this is. That's terrible. That's despicable. When the other team's not doing it, if you know what Charlie Morton's throwing and I don't know what Justin Verlander's throwing, because you have an illegal camera set up, and I'm surprised that there's not a bigger uproar and a bigger penalty coming. How about you get your titles going, Astros? Sorry, you lose.
No, I have a better penalty. There'll be a dispersal draft, and the Mets are going to select Alex Bregman with our pick.
Excited to pick him up.
Yeah, who do you want?
Excited to roll him into the fold.
You get to pick for the Braves. Who do you want? Garrett Cole?
That's who I want, yeah.
He's a free agent. You can't have him.
All right, well, then I'll take Verlander.
All right, Beef.
That's good.
I already got Bregman, so you can't have him.
You got Bregman, then I guess we'll take the little man.
Two, put him at second.
Second.
Sorry, Houston.
We're all set. Thanks for coming.
Number 4.
I'm sorry.
Number 3.
A lot of buttons in here.
All right.
It's very confusing for me
Keep
as
working.
a not very smart man.
Keep working.
Number 3, I don't know where this will go down in like the annals of all-time upsets, but last night Evansville over number 1 Kentucky has to be at least high up on the list, right?
I believe they're 25-point underdogs.
I think it was 25 and a hook. Pound it.
Yeah, it's not Chaminade-esque.
But still.
But it's up there. It's one of the all-timers, and the Purple Aces, coached by former Cat Walter McCarty, he of not slam dunk fame, victorious in his homecoming to Rupp. So what an impressive win.
It says a lot that McCarty, calls it maybe his best moment ever. I mean, this guy who won a national title for Kentucky, but he was also the most amazing live sporting event I've ever seen, or one of them, was when Kentucky trailed LSU by 31 with 15 minutes to go. Mm-hmm. McCarty was the big reason they came back in that one. Hit a big three, had a rebound and a putback underneath. I think he led him in scoring that day. So the guy has been a part of some crazy outcomes in college hoops, and calls last night the craziest.
Number 2.
Number 2, guys. Speaking of, Dan, you said this smelled a little fishy.
Okay.
To you.
Yes.
Saturday in Atlanta. Well, most teams are preparing for their NFL tilts on Sunday afternoon.
Right.
Colin Kaepernick will be having an NFL organized workout.
Right.
In Atlanta.
And I want to be clear, it smells a little fishy from the NFL side.
Correct.
What does the NFL know? What's up? Are there other lawsuits in the offing? I don't know. It's just weird to me how it's and it came out of the blue.
Why a Saturday?
They sent it to the Kaepernick's camp. Kaepernick's camp said, "Can we do it next Saturday?" They said no. It's like one time only. Take it or leave it. It's a Saturday and not a Tuesday. Therefore, no coaches are going to be going. I don't know. It's just a little odd. But anyway, it opens a door maybe for Colin Kaepernick, or maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's just their way of covering CYA. Who knows? But if I was Kaepernick, I would take advantage of it as well, especially if you've been training and wanting to get back into the league and are willing to do what it takes to get in the league, then go get them. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
That's fair.
Yeah.
And lastly.
Number 1.
Number 1, what do these guys have in common?
Okay.
Idris Elba.
Yes.
Blake Shelton.
Yes.
Dwayne Johnson.
Yes.
David Beckham.
They're all in line to be the next James Bond.
No, along with John Legend now. It's the last 5 guys that have skunked you, Dan.
Uh-huh. Sexiest man?
Again. Missed out.
Who won this year?
John Legend.
John Legend?
Again.
Is that the one married to
Name
Chrissy
only.
Teigen?
Chrissy Teigen, yeah.
Did you see what she said?
Yes.
We'll save that for the 9 o'clock nasty.
Yeah, it was the 9 o'clock nasty.
Yeah.
Oh, there was a nasty one?
Yeah.
That was the one I was referring to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was referring to the one where she said that the people's sexiest man alive was making me a bologna sandwich or something along those lines.
Oh, no.
No, this was a little bit more
risque.
Yes, it was.
Wow. Ooh.
Stay tuned, Googans. 35 minutes.
9 o'clock nasty. On deck.
CPR
Only after the kids go to school.
CPR Contracting Wednesday.
We're aware of that.
CPR Contracting is to name all you developers and architects, property managers, contractors, construction engineers. Get to know restoring and protecting all concrete structures, all commercial concrete projects. Call CPR Contracting today.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here. Get more play-by-play on 1010XL. Navy football. This week, the Midshipman Battle, Notre Dame. Saturday at 2:30. Brought to you by Honey-Do Service and Scrubbles Express Car Wash at the Town Center on 1010XL AM. The Florida State Seminole Report. Brought to you by Performance Painting. Quality coatings applied with pride.
While the Seminoles continue to look for Willie Taggart's replacement, Odell Hagens is making his case for the job by leading the Noles to a 38-31 win over Boston College Saturday. Hoping to avoid back-to-back years of missing postseason action, Florida State will need one more win to become bowl eligible. Next up, a visit from Alabama State, noon on Saturday.
Does the building you go to work in every day need a little love and attention? Jason Parker here with Performance Painting. Great companies take great care of the buildings their staff and customers walk into every day. If the building you're in doesn't match the vision you have for your company, we can help. Go to performance-painting.com. Our highly trained team makes the difference. Quality coatings applied with pride.
Performance Painting!
They say time is money, and at Claude Nolan Cadillac, we respect your time and strive to make your every visit a pleasure. Serving Jacksonville since 1905, Claude Nolan Cadillac owners come back again and again. Why? Because you're not just a customer. You are a part of the family. And now, save money on a large inventory of 2019 select models of XT4s and XT5s, starting at $339 per month. Visit Claude Nolan on Southside Boulevard, or go to ClaudeNolanCadillac.com. Beginning lasting relationships since 1905. See dealer for details.
Ever wish a button could undo what you said at the office party?
Ned, my office now.
A button for emptying the dishwasher.
Honey, dishes!
If you have sleep apnea but have trouble using CPAP, now there's a button to replace it. It's called Inspire. Inspire is a sleep apnea treatment that works inside the body with just a click of a remote. That's right, just a button. If you're struggling with CPAP, great sleep awaits at InspireSleep.com. That's InspireSleep.com. Inspire. Sleep apnea innovation. No mask, no hose, just sleep.
Talk to your doctor to see if Inspire is right for you and review important safety information at InspireSleep.com.
The best of XL Primetime Replay is brought to you by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists, helping you be the best when you play.
But a panic attack from THC, marijuana, whatever, after you eat an edible, I would imagine, again, never happened to me, but I can imagine that was pretty, you want to talk about a panic attack on something like that. Probably,
You don't want to be on a plane.
You don't want to be on a plane when that happens.
No, you don't.
Peace of mind. It's one of the most important things we can have, and sometimes the most elusive. I'm Mark Anajar from the Law Office of Anajar and Levine. Falls can be embarrassing. Your first reaction might be to get up, but always make sure to check yourself for any injuries. Examine your surroundings to see what caused you to fall. Take pictures if possible, and call the manager to make a formal report. If you've been injured in a slip and fall accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000.
Office in Jacksonville.
Jags fans, this one's for you. Enter the TIAA Bank Take the Field sweepstakes for your chance to win 2 club tickets and get pregame sideline access to be on the field when the Jags come out of the tunnel. A new winner will be chosen for each home game. To enter and for official rules, visit TIAABank.com/takethefield. No purchase necessary. Open legal residence in 50 United States and D.C. 18 and older. Void where prohibited. Entry period from 8/5/2019 to 12/18/2019. For official rules and complete details, visit TIAABank.com/takethefield. Sponsor TIAA FSB.
I'm Lauren Brooks, and you won't find a better deal to keep your ride clean than Scrubble's flexible service car wash at the St. John's Town Center and in Fleming Island. Start in the tunnel wash and experience state-of-the-art equipment while enjoying a soapy light show. Our quality soaps and solutions keep your vehicle streak-free. Every 3-minute car wash package comes with self-serve vacuuming with lint-free towels and window cleaner and a free air freshener. Come visit Scrubbles at the St. John's Town Center or Fleming Island. And remember, trust the bow tie. You'll know quality once you arrive.
When you're buying or selling commercial real estate, you want the best rate of return. Closing costs can affect your purchase or sale. That's why Pantheon Realty Group's special offer gives back to you. Buying or selling, they'll partner with you by allocating up to 20% of their brokerage fees to help pay for your closing costs. This is a unique and special offer, so visit PantheonRealtyGroup.com for the details or call today at 410-0313. Pantheon Realty Group.
Jeff Prosser here. You have heard me talk about Lifetime Enclosures. Did you know they have you covered when it comes to flooring for your home? Imagine Lifetime Flooring. If you're looking for luxury vinyl plank, carpet, hardwoods, or tile and stone, stop in at Lifetime Flooring, south of Bay Meadows Road on Phillips Highway. You can set up a free in-home estimate. You could qualify for up to 20% off your purchase. Take the short walk to Lifetime Enclosures while you're there. Don't forget to tell them Jeff sent you.
Right now at Ring Power, your local cat dealer, get 0% for 60 months with 0 down on select new cat compact equipment. Call Ring Power at 904-295-1062 or visit ringpower.com/CCE offer jacks. Terms and conditions apply.
Need your carpets and tiles looking great for the special holiday party? Give Zerorez a call. Zerorez technicians are cleaning freaks. Google it and read over 2,500 5-star reviews. Zerorez, spelled forward or backwards, it's the right way to clean.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000.
I hate to do this, but you have to when you're 4-5, and it's not draft talk, but there's a legit mock draft out, so I was curious, like Whiskers, and I'm looking more so
Draft talk.
Yeah. I like draft talk, so indulge me. But the Bengals with the first pick are now taking Joe Burrow, so that's big news. He's sort of moved ahead of Tua.
We in agreement on that one?
Yes,
that's the pick.
Yeah, 100%. Yes, I would think so. Although if I was Joe Burrow, I would say I would pull a Eli Manning and say I'm not playing for the Bengals.
Yeah, I don't think he'll do that.
Yeah,
is Burrow? I know he signed with Ohio State. Is he an Ohio kid?
Yes.
Well, so he'll probably won't mind.
Well, he'll mind in about year 3 when they're.
That might be.
He's getting his when his A is in a jackpot.
Suddenly it's A.
I know.
It's been
Dan
ass in a
Hicken.
jackpot.
My ass
for
is in
10
the jackpot. I know. I'm sorry.
And stay tuned, 9 o'clock. Dan Hicken reads Chrissy Teigen's salacious tweet verbatim.
Yes. I'm not reading it. You'll read it, Beef.
Oh, boy.
The second pick, the Redskins.
Beef, you got that clip pulled for me? Thank
I
you.
totally pulled it.
Yeah, thanks.
The Redskins will pick Andrew
remember
Thomas.
that when you need something from me.
The big offensive lineman from Georgia. Trent Williams, obviously not playing for the Redskins.
Thomas has kind of struggled earlier in the year. At least I was in there. I don't watch every Georgia play.
This would be huge for the Giants because then they could get Chase Young from Ohio State, which would be.
Where are the Dolphins? They haven't picked yet?
They're fourth now. They're 2-win team, so they get Tua, though.
The Dolphins do?
Yeah, with the fourth pick. So 2 quarterbacks off the board in the top 4. Then the Jets would get Jerry Jeudy.
So
the Falcons would take Jeffrey Okudah, the corner from Ohio State.
Mm-hmm.
Cleveland would take offensive tackle from Iowa. They got to improve their line.
Does Iowa have an offensive tackle in the first round every year?
They have an offensive line and defensive lineman this year that are both good. The Bucks would go Justin Herbert, so that would be the end of Jameis Winston.
Yeah, I don't.
The Broncos would take CeeDee Lamb. The Cardinals would take Christian Fulton, the corner from LSU. The Lions, Trevon Diggs, a corner from Alabama. The Chargers, Jedrick Wills, offensive tackle from Alabama, who I don't know much about. And I love the Jaguars pick at 13, Isaiah Simmons, that linebacker from Clemson, who I think is a terrific player.
And what about the Rams pick?
Oh, let's look. The Rams, we would then add.
And what pick do they have
at number 20?
Yeah, that's about right.
C.J. Henderson, a corner from Florida.
I'm not sure about C.J. Henderson as a pro.
I know.
I think he gets a little bit more.
The only thing I would say about this is I'm big on. I don't know. I like taking. Like, I would be hard pressed to take C.J. Henderson over that Kinlaw kid from South Carolina. He looks like he's a beast.
Is he the one that had the pick 6 against Georgia?
No, he's that big defensive. Did he? He's a big defensive tackle.
Oh, no. I was talking about the corner. I thought you were talking corner.
He's got 5.5 sacks. He's 6'6", 310 pounds. I like those kind of guys. You know? The Vikings would take Marvin Wilson from FSU. Buffalo, T. Higgins from Clemson. DeAndre Swift to the Dolphins via Houston. Not a bad pick.
Mm-hmm.
That wide receiver from Colorado looks like he's a good player. He's 27th. So there's some good players. This looks like it's some pretty good football players.
Let me get a couple of speed traps in real quickly.
Let's do it. But anyway, that's a mock situation.
So the Jags would end up with
C.J.
a corner
Henderson
and a linebacker.
Yeah. But not addressing the offense.
Right, there's
How about a tight end?
I would say right now, Phillips Highway, basically from 95 out by the avenues all the way downtown. Just keep them down. I've had a couple of
eastbound and down.
A variety of guys on the text line this morning. One between Belford and Bowden, another down by the avenues. So there's that. I saw one more somewhere earlier, but here's Phillips again, northbound between Butler and University. So basically, we'll keep it with the Phillips Highway alert this morning. With a drill speed trap alert.
All right. So we're back on the drill, hanging out here on a Hump Day Wednesday, and we talked about the Jaguars. The Gators go to Missouri. We got a forecast yet, a weather forecast? Because it's cold out there today.
The high is like 52, I think, or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Not too bad.
I checked the forecast. It's cold.
Yeah, Saturday, 49-33. 49-33. 0% chance of rain, though. So, not bad. That's not too bad. Like today, or tomorrow in Missouri, 39-18. The country, by the way, is paralyzed with this snowfall.
Arctic blast.
Did you see this? I mean, it's all over the place, man.
It's bad.
Chicago was 7 degrees yesterday.
Hate to see it.
Buffalo had like 10 inches of snow or 20 inches of snow, or Michigan, Detroit.
It's all up through this. Yeah. I mean, it was fun. It was the first time this year. I always enjoy watching the games when they play in the snow.
Yeah, those games end real quick in about 2 weeks after a couple more snowfalls.
Oh, you mean the fun of watching them? No, I always watch it when it's. I mean, we live here, especially.
Yeah.
It's no fun up there. I'm not saying it is, but.
Oh yeah.
The Green Bay game, though, it started really coming down by the end of that game.
Mm-hmm. What's the latest on the FSU coaching situation?
You tell me, buddy.
Well, the big game Bob rumors remain intact, although we haven't heard anything one way or the other. They said they had hoped by the end of the month, so They're still out there. It's who knows, I guess. So I think he would be the overwhelming choice for Seminole Nation. If they got Big Game Bob Stoops, there would be a tremendous celebration.
I kind of go back to a point that you made yesterday, and I think it's a valid one.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you wait if it was Stoops? What's the point? Even if you have to dot some I's and cross some T's, even if you have to go through, the interview process, then knock it out quick. What's the – now, the one thing is that with Stoops, it's not like you're like some of the other coaches you'll be competing with teams.
Right.
It's not like Stoops is out there and he's going to – this 4 teams are going to interview him. At least I wouldn't think. Although, if you do get word that Bob Stoops is considering taking a college job, maybe some other schools would come calling a little bit too.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I just get it right if you're FSU. If I'm an FSU fan, listen. Odell went Gardner Minshew for me.
Mm-hmm.
He went and he got a win.
Get us to a bowl game.
Yeah, he got us to a bowl game, and then let's just make sure we get this one right.
Right.
All right, it's a CPR contract.
Would it be an odd thing, real quick, if you could get – he said he wanted to coach him by the end of the month, okay?
It makes you think that he had something in mind.
Well, no. So let's say you get the coach in. In this situation, would it be better for coach to assume the reins for the bowl practices?
Well, they usually don't.
They almost ever
do.
I don't know if they've ever done.
I don't know. I'd be good for him to be around, but no, I wouldn't. I don't know. That's a good question.
Remember when Butters was hired at Florida and he kind of hung around and he went tailgating at the Birmingham Bowl?
Actually, I would want him to.
Which is pretty cool.
I'm just going by that they usually don't, so I would say they don't. But, yeah, I would like my – if I
15 practices.
You got time, and I don't care if we win the stupid game.
Right.
That gives me 15 practices to get my new system in.
But I can implement some things.
Sure.
I can get a feel for who I got here. Or do I give them it's been a long year. You guys are worn out. Y'all finish.
Do what's familiar.
I'll wipe the slate clean, and I'll see you for spring.
Yeah, there's definitely –
just raising that question.
Yeah, there's – yeah.
That's what I do. It's next level.
Wow. NLT with Dan Hicken.
Yeah.
All right, it's a CPR Contracting Wednesday here on The Drill.
The 1010XL studios are kept clean by Republic Services. We'll handle it from here.
Winning teams usually have a strong defense.
Scoop and score!
Each week, Superior Fence and Rail presents the Defensive Player of the Game.
Leader on this defense from day one.
Superior Fence and Rail, where quality matters.
Baloo here for Key Buick GMC. Come test drive some of the best-selling crossovers in America. Of course, I'm talking about Buick. Right now, receive up to 20%, up to 72 months on all 2019 Buicks, plus receive a $1,500 rebate. Save up to $14,500 on 18s, 19s, and 20s in stock. Whenever you buy from Key, whether it's a Buick or GMC, it always comes with the lifetime powertrain warranty. Key Buick GMC, Southside and Gate.
Tee it up at Edwin Watts Golf Shops this year with the new 2019 fall arrivals. Introducing the strikingly new T-Series irons from Titleist, featuring the T100 iron designed as a player's iron, the T200 iron, a player's distance iron, and the T300 iron, the complete game improvement iron. All pure Titleist. Let us help you find the right set and get custom fit today. Just a few of the new releases you'll find at Edwin Watts Golf Shops, home with a 90-day, 100% satisfaction guarantee, serving golfers since 1968.
Are you ready for Diamonds Direct's biggest and final sale of 2019? It's this weekend. 3 days of extra savings store-wide. I'm talking an extra 20% off all earrings, all bracelets, all bands, all pendants, all fashion jewelry. Virtually everything in every case is on sale. Lowest prices of the year. And your last chance for store-wide savings before Christmas. You can't miss this. Engagement rings, eternity bands, exclusive designer jewelry on sale. This is the big one. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday only. And only at Diamonds Direct.
Off Town Center Parkway, just left of the Hyatt.
Consider them your ace in the hole.
I'm all in.
The Best Bet Poker Pals.
This is a poker game. You can't serve food with more than one syllable.
On the Best Bet Poker Show.
Okay, because once those cards are dealt.
Wednesday at 6 p.m. on 1010XL.
When you owe the IRS or Florida sales tax and can't pay, contact J. David Tax Law. voted best tax attorney by Folio Weekly readers, and an ultimate tax attorney by the Jacksonville Business Journal. Stop collection action and permanently resolve your tax problem. Peace of mind is only a click or call away. Call J. David Tax Law now for a no-cost consultation at 507-4777. That's 904-507-4777. Online at jdavidtaxlaw.com.
Here's a quick tip from your fast file bankruptcy expert, Don Dufresne with the law offices of Parker & Dufresne. When facing bankruptcy, it's important to have the advice and assistance of an attorney. Our File Fast program allows us to file your bankruptcy immediately and collect attorney's fees after filing. Get a head start on financial freedom. Visit jackslawcenter.com or call us today at 904-733-7766. Relief, restore, renew. Parker & Dufresne, offices Jacksonville.
All right, here's a scenario for you. The holidays are here. You got people in from out of town. The in-laws are in. You got 6-8 people extra staying at your house, and then the toilet backs up, or the water heater goes out, or something leaks or drips, or some other disastrous plumbing emergency. What are you going to do? Well, Prosser here to tell you this is what you're going to do. You're going to trust your 24/7 Fenwick plumbing team. You got a lot on your plate this month. Don't let plumbing hassles ruin your plans. Call their trusted team at Fenwick now and take $50 off any plumbing repair. Guaranteed a fully licensed plumber with a fully stocked truck ready to get the home's plumbing back on track. Plus, they'll back their work with a 30-day repair guarantee that covers you through Christmas. For emergencies that strike in the middle of your turkey dinner or the middle of the night for that matter, Fenwick pros are on call nights, weekends, and holidays. What are you waiting for? Their experts can serve up the best plumbing and a happier Thanksgiving. $50 off. Mention me when you call 660-0556 or visit fenwickplumbing.com.
If the moments of sexual intimacy with your partner are memories of the past, take note. ED isn't an inevitable part of aging. The urologists of the McKeever Clinic can get you back to feeling like your normal self again. Generic forms of Viagra and Cialis are now available directly at McKeever. Your McKeever doctor will decide if this alternative is right for you, and you can go home the same day with the prescription. McKeever Clinic, innovators in urological care since 1921.
My husband has to wear a suit and tie to work every day, and that collared shirt would rub up against his neck and just cause such irritation. Now he's not dealing with any of that anymore. Can you relate, guys? Laser hair removal was the answer for him. It was the answer for me as a woman, but yeah, guys do this all of the time because think about it. We all have embarrassing, unwanted hair. Everybody's looking for that more permanent solution to getting rid of embarrassing, unwanted hair for good. You are too, right? Well, November is the month to feel grateful with Thanksgiving just around the corner. And before the holiday madness begins, Ideal Image Med Spa wants you to take care of yourself. You deserve it. Why wax or shave when you have to keep doing it over and over again? Like I said, a more permanent solution. It's awesome. Call for your private complimentary consultation, 904-652-0652. That's 904-652-0652. Located at the Markets at Town Center, US 17, just south of Orange Park on Fleming Island, and St. Augustine in Diane's Marketplace. Medical Director, Dr. Holly Hickman, and IdealImage.com.
Hey guys, this is Allie McDeal from the Best Bet Card Rooms in Jacksonville and Orange Park. Come play the popular Vegas-style game Fortune Pai Gow. Check out the newly revised Pai Gow games in the pit at both Best Bet locations. With a single $5 bet, you could walk away with $25,000. Come try your hand at one of our fast-paced Pai Gow games. There's no experience needed and tons of fun to be had. For more detailed information, visit them on the web at bestbetjacks.com.
So I'm here with Danny Van Sickle, Director of the Electrical Training Alliance. Danny, tell me about your program.
Hey, Rick, we're a 5-year electrical apprenticeship. Our students start out making over $30,000 a year, and right now graduate making over $80,000 a year, including benefits. There is no tuition and no student debt. You just have to apply and get accepted.
Did you say no tuition and no student debt?
You heard that right, Rick. Once you're accepted into the program, your only costs are the books and the course fees, around $700 a year.
Wow, that sounds like an amazing opportunity. How can I learn more?
Just go to etajax.org, and you can apply there.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000.
Hey, 47. Good morning, Jacksonville. It's better than Baby It's Cold Outside. We're still boycotting that one, right?
Well, we'll only play the new version.
Okay.
It's your body, your choice, Dan.
Hey, I was thinking about this. You mentioned Vernon. Your body, your choice. I mentioned Vernon Hargraves, or we mentioned Vernon Hargraves, And so I started thinking about Jason Light, the general manager down there, and he started in 2014 process. Is this good enough to keep your job if you draft the likes of Jameis Winston and Vernon Hargraves?
I believe it's licked.
O.J. Howard, Vita Vea. Is that okay? With your first-round picks?
Well, you got to have to tell me who, like some of the seconds and thirds and fourths, I guess. I don't know.
Let's see. He started – what year did he start?
Who did he get? Give me him again.
Hang on. Settle.
Do you give a guy an extra pass when he takes a guy where, like, everybody in the world had him going around there? He's just no good.
Probably.
Like, wasn't Hargraves going like 5 to 15 in every mock draft?
Light's been the GM in Tampa since
14.
January of 14.
All right, so let's say 14. Now, 14, who did he draft?
Mike Evans.
Okay.
Then he took Austin
good.
Safarian Jenkins in the second round.
No, Charlie Sims, Kadeem Edwards, Kevin Pamphile, and Robert Heron.
Great draft.
So Evans is the winner. The rest gone. And he came back with Jameis, Donovan Smith at tackle, Ali Marpet, offensive line, Quan Alexander. Did I see Quan Alexander in San Francisco on Monday night? I think I did. Kenny Bell.
That's correct. He's with the Niners.
Yeah, Kalen Clay and Joey whatever. So, not so much. Then Hargraves, who they just cut. Noah Spence, the kicker.
What did Spence end up doing? He flashed when he first got there, remember?
Yeah.
He was like the undersized.
I mean, what Bucks fan on the 1010XL text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures, give me some feedback
Spence
here.
had 5.5 sacks that rookie year. He had 2 more sacks the rest of his career.
Is he out of the league?
According to this, he's with the Redskins.
Nice.
So this is a disaster. O.J. Howard has not been the player we thought he was going to be. Justin Evans. Chris Godwin's a nice pick. Kendall Beckwith.
Beckwith's another one that I think we would have all taken.
Ronald Jones, second rounder. M.J. Stewart, Carlton Davis, Alex Kapp, Jordan Whitehead, Justin Watson. These are not good picks, dude.
No, it doesn't sound like it.
And by the way, proof of the pudding, haven't been to the playoffs his whole time there since 14. 2-14, 6-10, 9-7, 5-11, 5-11.
I was going to say the record tells the truth.
The record tells the truth, and his record's no good either.
Yeah.
And he's had...
Might be time for Bruce Arians to pick a guy.
He got Lovie Smith for 2 years, Dirk Cutter for 3 years, and now Bruce Arians for 1 year.
Yeah, that's a terrible record. And,
he should not be the GM.
Well, it sounds like the Bucks management isn't aware how the team's doing.
Maybe not.
I mean,
Maybe they're
seriously.
busy with
right Manchester United. Are they
yeah.
still with them? I don't even know
Yeah.
if they have them anymore. Do they, Beef? Is it the
I
Glazers
believe
still
the Glazers
own
are still,
the?
Last time the Bucks were in the playoffs, please.
I mean, I'm trying to rather than
It's
just
been a while.
rather than just throw out a year. I'm trying to actually remember.
Trying to work it.
Was it against Brunell's Redskins?
That's a good guess. That was they lost.
It's been like 10 plus years, hasn't
It
it?
was 2 years after that. It was in the Giants' first Super Bowl run. Remember, the Giants beat them
down there.
Yeah, Giants beat them 24-14, and that was it. Since that time, that was when John Gruden was a coach. They've had Raheem Morris, Greg Schiano, Lovie Smith, Dirk Cutter, and now Bruce Arians.
I like Arians.
2,
I think
3.
Again, of all, he drafted Jameis, or Jameis come right before him?
Who? Light?
Mm-hmm.
He drafted him.
Yeah, he got the number one. I don't know. Have we reviewed that draft? I mean, I know Mariota and Jameis and Mariota went 1 and 2. Is there something the Bucks had no quarterback. They pretty much had to go with one of those two. Jameis has been better than Mariota, or no?
Yes.
I don't know if I'm necessarily getting rid of Jameis.
Yeah, I know. Dante Fowler went 3rd.
That's not a good.
Mari Cooper went 4th.
Yeah, no.
Brandon Scherf went 5th.
I heard him, by the way, raving about Dante Fowler Jr. like he was Khalil Mack the other day. I had to give him a little settle down. Somebody said he might be playing as good as any defender in the NFL. What? No. Stop it.
The Big Cat, Leonard Williams went 6th. Kevin White, 7th. Vic Beasley, 8th.
That's not a
Eric
good draft.
Flowers, 9th.
Yeah, that's a bunch of disappointments in that top 10.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone but Cooper. And he's been traded.
Yeah. Not a good so yeah, I guess you were stuck taking him. The next quarterback was Garrett Grayson. Oof. Not good. So it's not like you could get if you didn't take him. You had to take him, so it's hard to hold him accountable for
I'm
that.
sure if you're in Tampa, here on the text line, I live in Tampa now, on the radio, they're ready for the GM to go. Lots of people here tired of Jameis. I would say if you're a Bucs fan, you probably are tired of Jameis. If you sit up here, you don't think he's terrible.
Right.
But, you can't win championships because your quarterback's not terrible.
Right.
At some point, you've got to get the man. I mean, you got to go get a Mahomes, or Watson, or
I read a great article. By the way, these were the quarterbacks of 2015. Winston, Mariota, remember Hundley, Bryce Petty, Garrett Grayson, Sean Mannion, Blake Sims, Connor Halliday, Taylor Heineke, and Brian Bennett.
Ooh, that's an ugly year.
That was not a good year. I read a real fascinating in the Chicago Tribune article about the Trubisky, Mahomes, Watson, and why they were so sold on Trubisky, and because the other two are flourishing and Trubisky's not, and where they are and that kind of thing. And apparently their GM was all in on Trubisky, and John Fox, who was the coach at the time, was more Watson.
Here's the question I have on that. It's suspiciously well-timed for John Fox now that he's gone out of Chicago to not have been on board. Where was this narrative last year when Trubisky was playing good and the Bears had a good team?
Yeah.
Right? I mean,
Yeah.
So, I don't know if I doubt he called up the reporter and offered it. Hey, by the way, I didn't want Trubisky. What did they actually say who they wanted? Did Fox say?
Fox wanted Watson. Yeah, Fox was Watson.
Well, at least he didn't completely lie and say Mahomes, which no one seemed to want except for there's been a lot of misremembering about Patrick Mahomes. He was never, at least an hour.
They also reviewed the experts going in, and none of them had Mahomes anywhere.
I was going to say, they act like now after the fact that it was no, it wasn't.
No.
In fact, there was like a gasp when the Chiefs took Mahomes over Watson.
Yes.
As it turned, but the Bears really, that's awful. You traded up.
They traded up.
By the way, to pass a team that wasn't going to take a quarter. You didn't even pass the team.
They were worried somebody was going to trade up to get Trubisky.
Yeah. That's how bad you are. Again, it's Trubisky, the Trubisky and Bortles and Bears and Jags corollaries continue. The very similar situations.
Right. Beef gets 9 o'clock nasty. That's coming up in about.
Yeah, we're about to get sexy.
Yeah, about 4 or 5 minutes as he reads the exact quote verbatim.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
From Chrissy Teigen about
in my sexiest voice.
The sexiest man alive, John Legend.
That wouldn't be good.
Perhaps we can have one of the Taylor read it.
That would be even worse.
We had a whole meeting.
That'd be bad.
Okay,
Quid pro quo. Quid pro quo.
I'm uncomfortable, and this is the drill.
All right, never mind.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle